Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English Pre-Intermediate 39. A new job?
Hi, Mr. Richards, do you have 2 minutes?
Sure.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Hi, it's Paul.
Sit down, sit down, Paul.
In this lesson, we're going to watch Paul and Graham talking about a new job opportunity. We are going to focus on how Paul and Graham use the past continuous tense to describe a period of time in the past. We'll look at how they use the key words while and when with the past continuous. You'll learn how to make sentences like this. I managed a couple of small accounts when I was working for Excel. And this. You were promoted 3 times while you were working for them.
I noticed that you had a job opening for an account manager, and I was thinking that I was quite suitable for that role.
You are interested in the account manager role?
Yes, because I do have a lot of experience of account management. When I used to work in my old company, I started as a junior account manager, and by the time I left, which was about 5 years, I was a key account manager.
Let's watch the movie.
Did you know there's a position for account manager opening up at my company?
Really? Are you going to apply for it?
No, but you should. Would you like me to set up an interview?
That would be great, but I don't have enough experience. I managed a couple of small accounts when I was working for Excel, but that was only for a few months.
But you were promoted 3 times in a year while you were working for them. Are you worried the job would be too tough?
No, I'm sure I could do it. But I applied for a job as an account manager when I was 25 and I didn't get it. Do you think I'm in with a better chance now?
Definitely. Didn't you do a lot of training while you were working for the London branch last year?
Yes, I did some management training when I was there, and I did some work shadowing a top account manager when I was at university. Is your company interested in someone with my kind of training?
Absolutely. I read the job profile while my boss was in a meeting, and it fits you perfectly. Won't you at least send in your CV?
Well, if you really think it's a good idea, can you arrange an interview for me?
No problem. I'll talk to my boss later while we're having drinks.
But perhaps you caught Mr. Smith on a bad day, because I thought we did some
Paul,
good
I don't
work together.
understand why you see yourself as a salesperson.
Well, because I've done the consultancy side now for a while, and I just quite like the thought of being out there and making deals.
Yeah, that's a nice thought, but if you look at your skill set and your role in the company today, you are not a salesperson. If you look at your background, you have never been a salesperson. So maybe we should go on.
I wonder if Paul will get the job. Paul used to work at a company called Excel. What did Paul do when he was working for Excel?
I managed a couple of small accounts when I was working for Excel.
I managed a couple of small accounts when I was working for Excel. Was working. This is the past continuous tense. The past continuous is made up of was or were plus the verb in the ing form. So when do we use the past continuous? We use the past continuous to talk about a period of time in the past, like when I was working for Excel. Let's look at another example of the past continuous from the movie.
But you were promoted 3 times in a year while you were working for them.
So we can see we use the past continuous for a period of time in the past. Paul was promoted 3 times while he was working for Excel. He is not working for Excel now. This happened in the past. We often use when and while to talk about things that we did in the past, during a period of time, while he was working at Excel, or when he was working at Excel.
So when I was in my old company, we did do a lot of training actually for
Honestly,
sales.
Paul,
I've done negotiating skills, I've done account management, I've done sales training and sales training too.
Are you done?
Sorry, yes.
Paul, actually, or honestly, don't you think this position is too hard for you?
When I was in the old company, I could have done this, so I think I could do it now.
Use the words to ask the question. How often were you promoted while you were working for Sony? Do the same here. John was responsible for first aid training when he was working in a restaurant. See if you can do this one. Susan did leadership training when she was working for a firm of consultants.
So Paul, do you understand what I mean? With the references from your old manager, Mr. Smith?
But I think I'd be great.
Yeah, but I don't, and neither did he. You have to think about another career which is not in sales. And you have a position already today in support management, and you have a team working for you.
Well done. You have now practiced using the past continuous to talk about a period of time in the past. You've learnt that we often use when or while when we talk about something that happened during a period of time in the past. Like this. I was promoted 3 times while I was working for Excel. Why don't you go and practice using the past continuous? Good luck!
Honestly, don't you think this sales role as the account manager is too hard for you?
But I think I'd be great. Don't I have any room to grow in this company?
It's time for your performance review.